Over the last couple of months, I really started understanding how important consistency is for everything you do in life.
And it took me 10 years to understand it.
For a long period of time in my life, I thought the optimal strategy for anything was to go as hard as you can from day one. But it turns out it wasn't really like that.
So look, in order to try and warn you of the mistakes that I did, hoping that you don't do the same, I created a list of reasons of why consistency is just so much more important than simply going hard on anything.
I have already said the first one. Going really hard on anything. You might identify with this, but whenever I don't do something one day, I say to myself, it's alright, tomorrow I'm gonna go twice as hard. And the next day, you might actually go twice as hard, but then it affects you on the day after that, and then after that, and so on.
Send help! I can't move!
So if you take gym as an example, it happens very much like this. There's one day where you just don't feel like going, and instead of trying to win that laziness, you justify to yourself that it's okay to go on that day because you're gonna do twice as hard tomorrow, because tomorrow you're gonna go in the morning and you're gonna go in the afternoon. But then the problem is that's not really sustainable, because if you go twice tomorrow, you're gonna be hurt for the next day. So instead of doing bit by bit every day, you try to go really hard one day. And that's not gonna work because that's not sustainable.
Instead of saying to yourself, I'm gonna go twice as hard tomorrow, just say, I'm gonna beat the laziness and I'm gonna go today. When you do that, it's a step towards personal success.
That's the mistake I did for more than 5 years. On these 5 years, there will be periods where I wouldn't be working out at all because I was really busy doing whatever, or maybe not really, because if you really want it, you have time for it. And there will be other times where I will be at the gym for 2-3 hours in one day going really hard. But the problem with that is that it doesn't create a sustainable workflow, or in this case, it doesn't create a sustainable workout routine. So consistency is, without a doubt, the most important thing that you can do when you're starting out. You have to be consistent. It's about doing a tiny bit every single day. That's why you see so many people that they never start, because they want to be perfect from day one. Right out of the get-go, they want everything to be already worked out. And then what happens is, because you have to put just so much effort in the beginning, they never start because they think it's not worth it, because they think that in the beginning everything needs to be perfect, and that's not how it works. You figure out on the go. You do a tiny bit day by day, and you improve day by day for a long period of time. You are consistent.
What happens when you don't start anything because you want things to be perfect? You don't show up. Success is about showing up. Consistency is also about showing up. That's what creates the habit of every single day doing bit by bit until one day you do it full time. Not consistently showing up brings worse things than simply not showing up. When you're not consistent in any of the activities you take, it becomes harder to assess whether your analytics and the conclusions you take out of them can actually be trusted.
This doesn't make any sense.
Imagine this way. You're asking a person about nutrition, or you're asking a person about exercise. Who are you going to trust more? Are you going to trust more the person who you know that person is been going every single day, every single week, has been taking care of their body by eating good food every single day, every single week for a long period of time? Or are you going to trust the person who has literally just joined the gym and they say that there's something magical that they did, they ate something magical and they've already lost 5 kilos? Who would you trust?
You're gonna know they lost 5 kilos because they're gonna announce it all the time on Instagram. Because they wanna lose weight. But more than anything, they want people to know that they're losing weight. But coming back to who you should trust the person who's been doing consistently for a long time. They're the ones who actually know how to do it. They also know how to deal with cravings, which, let's face, it's a big issue.
Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, I know, it's been a while, yeah. Listen, it's my cheat day today, so do you want to get like a pizza or something and then we get a drink afterwards? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been so long that we don't go to that one. Okay, yeah, let's go to that one. Cool. 7, is that okay? Alright, 7. Alright, I'll see you there. Alright, yeah, cheers, bro. I can't. I shouldn't. Fuck it. I know, right? So, I decided, why should I starve myself that way? Why should I limit myself to eating what I don't like when I don't have to? life is just one, you know? It's about being happy. It's about doing what you like. It's about, I don't know. I just think I'm not the diet type, and I think I should be okay with that. I think I should be fine. Yeah, I know. Okay, Friday's on me then. Okay, yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.
Trust, which comes because of consistency, is more important than you can ever imagine. Seriously. It doesn't matter if you like the person, the subject, the company, it doesn't matter. You're only gonna start trusting them when you see that they're constantly doing the work, they're constantly improving, they're constantly showing up.
Look, regardless of what you do, if you have a job, if you have recently started working out, or even if you have just started a business, the concept is gonna be the same for everyone. You wanna show to your audience that you're showing up every single day, that you're being consistent.
That's exactly how you're gonna truly show people that you care. It's not about one big, magical, massive, once-in-a-lifetime effort. It's about doing a tiny bit day by day, improving, knowing what you're getting wrong, improving that. You know that you got something wrong today and you improve that thing tomorrow. And on the next day, you're gonna see an improvement on your workflow. That's how it goes. It's not you do everything today and then tomorrow you just don't feel like it. That's not how it works. And since we're talking so much about the importance of exercise and nutrition, let's go a little bit more into that, because in my opinion, workout and nutrition is the best example of consistency in the long run is better than a once-in-a-lifetime effort.
According to studies, around 80% of people who lose weight put their weight back in, believe it or not. And why is that? After watching many documentaries on the subject and reading numerous articles, I understood what this is linked to. Guess what?
You got it. Consistency.
Most people think about dieting and losing weight as a one-off thing. They want to lose their weight with a magic diet. And they want to come back to eating the exact same thing they were eating before the diet. Now that the magic happened, I can come back to being happy and eating. But that's not quite the answer.
And then because most people love refined carbohydrates and fast food and sugar and other foods that are not healthy for you, when it comes to doing a diet, they just find it so challenging and so hard. They don't understand that the key for long-term success when it comes to dieting and when it comes to losing weight, gaining weight, and just feeling good with yourself is simply doing a selection of foods that you're gonna feel comfortable with eating for a long period of time. And in those foods, you work out a diet that depends on those foods, because then you won't feel a craving. It's not gonna feel like a diet. You're not gonna feel a massive craving because you're just eating something that you don't like. Dieting is about finding the schedule that works for you, finding the diet that works for you, and use that. Be consistent with that. That's how you're gonna have benefits in the long run.
Wait, you telling me that I'm gonna have to give up on my fast food? And these cakes that I love?
You're gonna have to give up at least a bit. At least a bit, you're gonna have to give in. But as I said, you have to find what works for you so that in the long run, you can be consistent with your diet, and then you're gonna be happy with the choices, with yourself, and with your health.
And that is all because of consistency. I'm guessing you've seen this before. A person who doesn't do that much, but gets a great result because of it. And then you think to yourself,
Are you kidding me? I do twice the work that this guy does. How can he have a bigger result than me?
That will most likely be because they've been doing that for a long period of time. Consistently. Which is what brings exponential results. Doing something for a long time is what brings exponential results. Yes!
When you're just starting out and then you just work, and nothing seems to change. You don't seem to see any results. It looks like you do so much, but in the end, nothing happens, right? But look, trust me, things are happening. You're just starting out. That's the only problem, but things are happening. That's how the process goes.
Look, come with me here. This is an exponential graph in mathematics. When you're just starting out, you're here. And it looks like you do so much and nothing actually happens, but trust me, things are happening. It's only like that because you're on this part of the graph. Consistency and belief are so important. It looks like nothing is happening, but it is happening. Trust the process.
Regardless of what you do, if you really, really want to be successful one day, the key for that success is allowing time to pass. Because success doesn't come from one day to the other, even if you're the hardest working person in the world, okay? You have to allow time to pass. And while time passes, you improve, you analyze, you get the work done, analyze again, and you see where you're getting wrong. And then with that, you change the result, and then you start again, and then you work again. That's how it goes. But success comes with time. And during that time frame, you have to get the work done. You have to see what you're getting wrong. You have to improve over time. That's the only way that you're gonna get to the exponential part of the curve.
By the way, guys, my analytics shows that about 60% of you guys that are watching this channel are not actually subscribed. So please click on the button below, the one that says subscribe. No, there. No, there. Yes. I said please.
But look, regardless of what's happening, never stop doing the work. Never stop believing that whatever you're doing is working. Allow time to pass, trust the work, and success is gonna come. Trust me, there's no secret. Bye.